Hi guys, welcome to another video. So in this video, we are going to build a program or more so a website using Python and Flask to do something like this. Okay, so this is a website in which every time you load the page, you generate a new face. So we're gonna create something similar using a pre-trained model available on PyTorch Hub. Okay, so we're gonna use one of these models, which is, let me see here, guys, this one, the progressive growing of GANs. So I'm gonna use this one to generate the faces. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. You guys need to install PyTorch. That's you guys should already have that installed. So I'm gonna type the code to generate a face first, and then we'll create the website. So we're gonna import Torch, and I'm gonna import Torch Vision. Then I'm gonna import CV2, OpenCV. We're gonna create a variable called device. It's gonna be equal true if torch.huda.is available, okay, else false. Okay, we're gonna load the model, so we're gonna use torch.hub.load. This function will load a model from the PyTorch hub directory, and now we're gonna pass the name of the model, which is Facebook research slash PyTorch underscore GAN underscore zoo. This sign that I forget how to say in English, hub. Okay, I think it's column. I'm gonna close quotes, and I'm gonna pass the name of the name of the model, which is PGAN. We're gonna pass the name of the model, which is an argument. Model name equals celeb AHQ hyphen 512. I'm gonna create a new line here. Let's pass pre-trained equals true, and there's another argument called use GPU. I'm gonna pass device, okay, which is gonna define if we have a GPU available, it will use the GPU. So this is all good. Now we're gonna create the noise for the model. We're going to put the noise, and let's go with a model.build noise data. I'm going to generate just one image. So this will, let me put this here so we can see more clearly. So you guys can see this is the code that we have. Now we're going to generate with torch.nograd. We're going to do the inference. We're going to do images equals model.cast noise. Now we're going to generate the image. Is going to be equals torch vision dot utus dot make grid. We're gonna go with images dot clamp. There's an argument called mean, which is going to be equals -1, and max, which is going to be equals 1, and go with scale each. That would be useful. Okay, let me see here, and we not have another argument here is normalize equals true. Okay, so this is the image. We are pretty close. So now we're gonna go with image is going equal. So we're gonna have to permute the dimensions of the grid. So this is the function. I'm gonna call up to the CPU and numpy. Okay, so and we're gonna have to convert to CVT color to be able to visualize the image using the OpenCV library. Image cv2.color bgr to RGB. Now we're gonna call the cv2.image show show image, and then image, and then cv2.weight key 0. Oh, okay, so this is all the code that we have to do now. Let's run, and if I true, okay, true, pre-trained should be true. Let's take a look. Grid is not defined. I decoded my second monitor. I have that name. Okay, so we were able to create this image. Let me just see if I can remove this line of code. Let me type the shape of images. Okay, so we were able to create this image. Now we're gonna create a website similar to this. We're gonna use Flask to do that. I'm gonna create a new folder here, and the way to do that, we're gonna create a folder called templates, and in these templates we're gonna store a HTML file to be able to run the HTML injection code. So this is the code. I'm gonna just change a little bit. We're gonna keep this way, and we're gonna create a function called let me see here, def generate image. Okay, in this function we're gonna build the noise, and we're gonna generate the image. Need to remove this. Now we're gonna jump into the code, And we're gonna have to do some modifications to be able to do that. We're not going to use OpenCV to display the image. We're gonna use another API, which is the pillow. So you guys need to install two libraries, which are Flask. So pip install Flask. And the other one is, let me see, the other one's pip install pillow for image processing. So you guys, we need these two libraries to do that. So I'm gonna remove this from pil. We're gonna import image. So good. Also, I'm gonna need to import NumPy just to do some conversion. Okay, so let's just view the website first. We need to create a new file. Let me see the code here, guys. Okay, it's pretty simple. Is coding, working, deep learning, vision, templates. It needs to have the name index.html. Those are the standards, and we can inject some HTML code here. Okay, gonna add a head. I'm gonna put the title here in the head just to match this one, which is this person does not exist. This person does not exist. And now we're gonna add the body, and here we're gonna inject the image. So I'm gonna center this image first. I'm gonna add the image tag, which is going to be a picture. Let's go with face. And the source needs to be double quotes. Yeah, I used to coding in Python. So the source is going to be the data image. And I'm gonna inject the JPEG in base 64. And I'm gonna inject this image right here. Let's go with image data and center. Okay, so this is the face. Let's go with just image, just to keep the same. So we're gonna inject the image that we will generate here. Need to close this. Okay, now it's all good. So you guys can see that this has the data type. Now we're gonna create a website. I'm gonna import Flask from Flask. I'm gonna import Flask, and we're gonna import render template to be able to render that template. And now I'm gonna create an app equals Flask name. And here I'm gonna create the main function. Not just call app.run. Okay, I'm gonna pass the host is going to be 127. I'm just gonna pass the localhost, and then I'm gonna pass the port is gonna be 9000. I'm gonna add just a tag here, def index. I just pass the sugar code here, app.route, the home page. This is for the home page. I'm gonna pass that hello. Gonna return hello world. So this is the code to just print hello world into the web page. 25. Where's the error? Got an error here, guys. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna copy this, and we're gonna go here. We should see the text hello world. Yeah, hello world. Okay. So this is the server that we are running. Now we're gonna close, and I'm gonna add to generate the image. So to do that, here we got the image. We're gonna create a pillow image. To do that, I'm gonna increase this a little bit. So we need to basically create image is going to be equal. We're gonna create the object image dot from array. And I'm gonna use we need to convert that to, let me go with here. Okay, image array image r equals np dot win 8 image times 255. So the ranges of the image is between 0 and 1 because of, or actually, yeah, I think that's true because of this normalization here. I'm gonna multiply and convert that to a 0.8, and now we're gonna, from this image array, gonna create a new image. So this is it to do that. Now we need to convert the image to bytes and in base 64. Okay, we're gonna create a bytes array object. Gonna import io here, import io dot bytes io. We're gonna write the image. I'm gonna call this im just to type. Okay, dot save data, and the format is JPEG. Okay, so we've written the data. So we've written this data byte array into the image that we created. Now we need to convert this encoded. We need to encode the data into base 64. So we're gonna do base 64. Let me see if I use, okay, we're gonna import base 64. Import base base64, and I'm gonna do base64 dot b64 encode data dot get value, and I'm gonna go create a decoded version, which is going to be encoded dot decode UTF-8 as would be text. Okay, so we're gonna pass the image as text to the HTML file. So we're gonna return render template. The file is index.html, index.html, and got that variable called image data, which we're gonna assign to decoded. So this is it. And now to return here, we're gonna call generate image. Let's run program, and now we're gonna load the website, but so you'll get value. Got an error here. Oh, I see. It's lowercase. Let's try again. And you guys can see it's working. Every time we reload, we generate a new face. So it's pretty similar, but this one, of course, does have more quality. But you guys could definitely try to see for yourselves. And we could try to use another model, a model which have more fidelity. So this is pretty much the code, guys. You guys can see it's pretty easy. We haven't even written 50 lines of code, and we got this working. You guys can see here the calls that we are making. And that's it. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. And if you guys could help the channel by becoming a member, that would be very much appreciated. And if you cannot do that, you can leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe, and so on. So if you guys like the video, don't forget to comment down below. See you guys in the next one.